Hi, this is Bob for Bob's Movie Reviews, and today we're going to take a look at your Blu-Rays and DVDs releasing Tuesday, September 25th, 2012. This video takes a lot of time and a lot of effort, so if you can find a way to give this a thumbs up, I'd really appreciate it. First up, we have Marvel's Avengers, which is releasing on 3D Blu-ray, Blu-ray, and DVD. It's rated PG-13 and has a 143-minute runtime. This was probably the best movie of the summer and maybe the best movie of the year. I really enjoyed this. I thought it was great. I loved it. I will be picking up the 3D version on Tuesday for sure. It is directed by Joss Whedon. Stars Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, Mark Ruffalo, Chris Hemsworth, Scarlett Johansson, Jeremy Renner. And it's about the Avengers all coming together to fight against Loki. And I don't want to give away too much, but basically there's a whole war, obviously. It's a really good movie. Definitely recommend. Next on the list, releasing in Blu-ray and DVD, we have Batman: The Dark Knight Returns Part 1, which is rated PG-13, has a 76-minute runtime, and it's about after the end of The Dark Knight. Batman's gotten older, he's in his 50s now, and I think Gotham's kind of like gone to hell. There's nobody there protecting him, and so he comes back, and he's kind of too old, but he's gonna try anyways. And I don't know how this ends, and I'm not gonna give it away if I did, but that's kind of what it's about. It's an animated movie, so this could be interesting, especially if you're a Batman fan or a superhero fan. So you got two superhero movies coming out. Next up, we have Resident Evil Damnation, which is another Resident Evil animated movie. I think this one maybe will be a little bit better than the other one. Really didn't care for the other one. I can't even remember the name of it. But this is rated R with a 150-minute runtime. Obviously, like I said, it's animated, set in the world of Resident Evil. Other than that, I'm not real sure what it's about. Just fighting against the Umbrella Corporation. That's what Resident Evil is always about. So, I probably don't think I would enjoy this very much. If you're into animated movies, though, or Resident Evil, maybe this is something you'd like to see. Next on Blu-ray and DVD is The Tall Man, rated R with a 106-minute runtime, and this is a mystery kind of movie, I think, and stars Jessica Biel, and it's about this town where all these children have disappeared, and there's like some legend of a guy called the Tall Man, and some people think he's real and some think they don't, and basically somebody obviously is kidnapping all the children, and then her child gets taken, and it looks like she's like in this crazy chase, and maybe a lot of her doing a lot of action. It looks kind of interesting, but I don't think this movie's probably anything to go too crazy over. It didn't get as bad of ratings as you might think, so this might be worth checking out. Next up, we have Soldiers of Fortune, rated R, and this is an action-adventure. Has Christian Slater, Ving Rhames, and James Cromwell. And I don't know, this is a little confusing to me exactly what it's about. This place is advertising the millionaires to go on the ultimate retreat or vacation or something where they play war games. I don't know, it's so confusing what exactly this is even about, or why they'd even make this movie. But they train them, but I think they end up fighting a real war, which is like the people are tricking them, maybe. I don't know, it's confusing, and it got pretty bad ratings. This movie just, to me, it just seems like why? The last of the new movies is Strippers vs. Werewolves. I guess Strippers vs. Zombies was so popular they decided to make another one versus Werewolves, and it looks a lot like Strippers vs. Zombies. This is a 93-minute runtime, and I'm assuming it's rated R. They don't have the rating on here, or it's not even rated, I bet. But somehow they managed to land Robert Englund, which really isn't surprising. He seems to be in all these cheap horror movies. He was Freddy Krueger and in every cheap horror movie ever made. But yeah, this will probably be terrible. So next up, we're going to go over TV shows, and kind of strange list this week, we have Family Guy Volume 10 coming out on DVD. Really looking forward to that one. I'll probably pick that up. And then we have Desperate Housewives Season 8, and they are also releasing the complete series of Desperate Housewives. Gossip Girl Season 5 on DVD. CSI Season 12 on DVD. CSI Miami Season 10 on DVD. CSI New York Season 8 on DVD. Law and Order SVU Season 13 on DVD. Portlandia Season 2 on Blu-Ray and DVD. Charlie's Angels, the complete series on DVD. American Horror Story on Blu-ray and DVD. As far as I can tell, this is a TV show. I've never heard of it, but pretty sure it's a TV show. So last thing we'll go over is movies releasing on Blu-ray that are, older movies. The first thing is kind of really neat, and I'd really like to pick it up. I can't afford it, but it sounds pretty interesting. You got Bond 50, the complete 22 film collection on Blu-ray, and it's also releasing on DVD. I was reading that there was a problem with one movie was from a different filmmaker or a different movie studio or something, so they couldn't put it in here. But it's 22 James Bond films. Dr. No, From Russia with Love, Goldfinger, Thunderball, You Only Live Twice, On Her Majesty's Secret Service, Diamonds Are Forever, Live and Let Die, The Man with the Golden Gun, The Spy Who Loved Me, Moonraker, For Your Eyes Only, Octopussy, A View to a Kill, License to Kill, Goldeneye, Tomorrow Never Dies, The World Is Not Enough, Die Another Day, Casino Royale, and Quantum of Solace. So if you buy this whole set on Blu-ray from Amazon, it's only $1.50, so you're $6.80 a movie. That's an amazing deal, and it's all presented in a book, and the neat thing is they actually left room for Skyfall in there, so you'll be able to keep them all together, which is pretty neat. Next up, The American President on Blu-ray, Dave on Blu-ray, and Arachnophobia on Blu-ray. So I think this week's was a little shorter, not quite as much coming out this week. Nobody wants to compete with the Avengers, though. I mean, come on. But if you enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up. Remember, every Friday we do a DVD giveaway, and we'll see you next time.